Hello everyone, this is D. Sharanya from CSM department. Today my topic is for loop statement in C. We see the content of this page. It is very important topic in C language. First we discuss what are loops, types of loops in C, introduction to for loop, syntax of for loop flowchart, parts of for loop examples, variation of for loop, nested for loop with arrays, applications, break and continuous statement, for versus other loops, real world example and summary. What are loops? Loops allowing a repeating a block of code multiple items without writing it out each time. They save time and reduce errors. Types of loops in C. There are three types of loops. First one while loop, second one do while loop, third one for loop. Introduction to for loop. First, a for loop repeats a block of code for a set of number of times. Best when the number of repetition is known in advance. Syntax of for loop. It is a syntax for loop for installation, condition, update. Flower brackets open. Code block to execute a repeatedly flower block code. Example. It is a one of the example for loop. Hash include stdio.h int main flower bracket on int I for I is equals to 1, I is less than 11, I plus plus. Printf %d I flower bracket close, return 0 flower bracket close. For loop flowchart. There are 8 steps to follow the flowchart. First we start with the start and again installation, condition, loop body, increment, back to condition, end if else. Parts of for loops. There are three types of parts in the for loop. First one installation, second one conditional, third one increment. Installation. First we discuss the installation. Installation is a set of starting point. Example int 1 is equals to 0. Second one is condition. Condition, it is a second part in the loop. The test expansion. Example 1 less than 5. Increment, update step. Example I plus plus. For loop example, print numbers 1 to 10. Hash include stdio.h int main flower brackets int 1 for I is equals to 1, I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus. Printf %d I return 0. The output will come as a text like 1 to 10 numbers. Nested for loops. A for loop inside another for loop. Used for tasks like printing pattern or handling 2D errors. Example, hash include stdio.h int main int I, j for loop I is equals to 1, I is less than or equals to 3, I plus plus for j is equals to 1, j is less than or equals to 2, j plus plus. Printf I is equals to %d, j is equals to %d, I comma j flower bracket close and return 0. Application for loops. There are three types of applications. First one, finding averages, sums or searching in data. Repeating calculations or print patterns. Trivializing errors or matrices. Break and continuous in for loops. The first break. It exits loop early. Continue. Skip current iteration. Example, for int I is equals to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus, I equals to 4, break, printf %d, I, flower bracket close. Output as 0, 1, 2, 3. Real world example. Example, using for to generate multiplication tables or process codes. Insert a small bar chart or graphically. Example, number of times different loops used in a sample projects. Summary. At finally, summary. The for loop is a powerful tool for repeating code a set number of times. It is used especially in data processing and control tasks. That's it for all. Thank you.